Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to TK Experience. It's been such a long while since winter break. How are we doing today? Tom, how are you doing, Tom?
Doing great. So as you can see, we have some new equipment and the audio should be a lot better. So I'm super excited to see what we have in store for you guys.
Very excited, guys. We are very excited. Let us know how your break has been. It's been completely wonderful. Tom, how have you been finding the first week and starting this second week of the semester going so far?
I've been just trying to get into a good routine, swing of classes, and soccer's starting up, and I've got a lot of different things on my plate. Especially, you got some golf, trading, podcasts. So I'm really just trying to have fun and just enjoy each day. So it's been good. How about you, Chris?
Man, absolutely. It's been wonderful. Absolutely exciting. We're looking forward to keep it up. We're looking forward to just keep going. But yeah, without further ado, Tom, we're here for one reason, right? We're here to share our experience, our knowledge, and help our fellow peers out. Because that's what we like to do. We like to make changes and spread positivity at the same time, right? But also taking care of ourselves, which is also very important. Putting yourself first. So guys, today we'll be talking about something very important that plagues all ages of humanity. Every single person must have this experience: procrastination. And more importantly, we're going to be talking about how to stop your own procrastination. Now, Tom, let's just tell them a little bit. Let's just be brief, right? What is procrastination? Let's start there.
So the definition of procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing something. For example, I've got an online asynchronous class. All the work is due on Friday at 12 p.m. I could totally procrastinate that and wait until, let's say, even Friday at 9 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
And I could grind out all the work, but that's the definition of procrastinating. I got study hall at 7:15 in the morning in the library, and I finished all my assignments for that class already on Monday morning.
That's amazing, Tom.
And I don't even have to worry about it for the rest of the week. And it's another thing off my shoulders, and I just feel so much better about myself, and I've got so much less anxiety, and I just feel less stressed.
That's awesome, bro. And I think you hit the nail on that with that procrastination definition. It's true, you guys. You are delaying the inevitable, right? Listen, we're all college students, university students. We know there's certain responsibilities we have to uphold, and there's certain things we must complete and take action, right? So the first thing you must ask yourself is, why? Why do I procrastinate? It's very important to ask yourself questions, because when you ask yourself questions, you naturally gain the answer. The question is, are you satisfied with that answer? Are you happy with that answer? Will you listen to that answer, right? First step, ask yourself why. And then, Tom, we must ask ourselves, what steps can you take to stop your own procrastination? While we'll tell you a few things we have learned, done, and implemented, but you must ask yourself too, because all our life is different. What steps can you take to stop procrastination? Now, Tom, tell us a little bit about a few steps that we can help ourselves and help our fellow peers stop procrastination.
So the first thing is, why do you procrastinate? Maybe you're comfortable, maybe you're lazy, you just don't feel like it. You have the comfort of knowing that you have time. You don't have to do it right away. But sometimes the best thing to do is do it right away and start something, or just finish it, and just stop making excuses, and just really hold yourself accountable. That's what I think you just have to do for the first step. The second step, I think you just have to make a schedule each day, because with a sense of knowing what you have to do within a day, you can see where you can procrastinate and where you really can't. My schedule, for example, after soccer, 5 o'clock and after, I can procrastinate. Or I can work ahead. So you kind of just have to look at who you are yourself, and when you procrastinate at certain times. Maybe it's an exam you don't want to study for. It just comes down to the consistency of just doing the little things over and over, and not letting the big things become too big where you just hide them in the shadows, and you let them get too big and they just ultimately destroy you.
And Tom, that is a great point. Hiding things in the fog, man, it's gonna come to light one day, right? And you brought up a few imperative things that we all need to take account, right? One, we must know ourselves and be honest with ourselves, right? Why do you procrastinate? Okay, listen, everyone has been at a point where they've been lazy and all these different things, and we've all had our times, right? But you have to keep it real with yourself. You must get to that mature mindset where, what, I have some things that needs to be done. I have a quiz that needs to be done by Friday at 4 p.m. It's Monday, Tuesday. I have some free time in the library. It's not no time to play video games. It's not time to just be on your phone the whole time. It's time to get things done. So when you do get that done, you don't have to worry about it and be scrambling and then possibly getting a lower grade when that time comes, right? It's all about making today's sacrifice for tomorrow's present future to be better at it, right? So we must really ask ourselves these things. And I'm glad you brought up making a schedule, because one thing I've learned, especially from you, Tom, is making a schedule keeps anxiety at bay. It helps so much because, okay, I have some stuff to do. If I write it down and I plan on a few days that I need to do them and get them done, I don't have to worry about them, right? You get it out of the way, you get it done. The first week of the semester, I finished, for most of my classes, all my stuff is done until February 6th. Now I can really keep going and working ahead and stuff like that. It almost felt weird. I was on last week and I was just like, all right, well, I don't have anything to do. Well, but that is true. And a part of scheduling is setting your daily goals. It's all about incremental steps and small improvements, right? Okay, you have a homework, an assignment, a test. Pick one, pick something, but pick one. Pick one to do, pick one to get done. And I would say that just simply means you're stepping out of your comfort zone, because it's not going to be easy, right? Tom, I remember when you started doing all your things and I saw how productive you were and just the conscientious mindset you have. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not able to do what you can do, but I can definitely take my own small steps to get things done, because I'll tell you what, doing nothing is the absolute worst choice, right? It's not going to solve any problem, no matter what our brain tells us, no matter what we do. Oh, if I hang out with my friend today, it'll be fun. No, because you're going to be stressed. You're going to be stressed about it.
One thing I love that Jordan Peterson always says is compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And that comes with everything. Procrastinating, you can slowly keep getting better and better and just hold yourself more accountable. And for example, LinkedIn. How many people say, oh, I'm gonna download, I'm gonna make one. Maybe your parents are telling you, you gotta start doing that. We're juniors in college. We're gonna be in the real world very shortly. So many people I know personally procrastinate making a LinkedIn, and simple things like this can just set yourself up for better success in life if you just stop procrastinating and get the things you need to do done. You'd be surprised with how much you feel better about yourself if you feel productive and you're handling everything. You're on top of everything. You're on A game, and you would feel so much better about yourself, and just you'd be completely more happy, in my opinion.
Yeah, and one quick thing I want to touch up about LinkedIn. Guys, stay tuned. Check out and look out for your Westchester emails. You guys will be getting an email from us within LinkedIn. We're going to be setting up a workshop. It's going to be big. It's going to be beneficial. We are here to help you guys. Mark my words, it will be in place. Mark our words, it will be in place, right? And Tom, again, man, you just keep bringing up all the important points, but rightfully so, because you are quite experienced with this, right? Listen, you need to understand. Okay, we're going to break it down. We've said a lot of things so far, but let's break down the real hard points you must understand. First of all, understand that it needs to be done regardless. It doesn't matter what you think, what you have going on, what things is happening. You could be sick. Yes, the teacher makes it in a day or two, but it needs to be done regardless, right? A wise man once said, you must do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. That's point blank period. Again, a wise man once said, the man who goes to the gym every day regardless of how he feels will always be the man that goes to the gym when he feels like it. Same thing with homework. If you do your homework and your assignments regardless of how you feel, it doesn't matter what I do. When I feel it, you're gonna beat me. Your grades is gonna gradually keep going up and all that stuff. So you have to fight anxiety. Everyone talks about, okay, my anxiety is going on. I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, you have to think about, what are you doing? Check your screen time. How long are you on your phone? How long are you on social media? Check your screen time versus your homework time. These things are important. You have to look within yourself first, right? I've looked within myself. I've been where you're at, but I've also crossed that path, seen someone doing that. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help you get to that path because, excuse me, it's not easy, but it's way harder not doing anything about it.
I like how you brought up social media. We live in a super highly tech civilization where, you can easily procrastinate. TikTok is designed to really keep our attention, and the short-term format where you're just swiping, you can easily get lost and you can totally forget, I don't want to study for my test, it's on Friday, or I'm just going to delay that assignment because I know I have time. But you just have to really push the distractions to your side and really evaluate your life and say, what am I spending my most amount of time? Am I just sitting around doing nothing, watching TV, playing video games and doing this, or am I striving to get better and step out my comfort zone? So, there's many distractions in this world. It just comes down to, do you have the mindset and willpower to get the things you need to get done at the certain time that you need to?
Listen, you have to get things done, right? You have to want to, you have to strive to become better. Without becoming better, it's where are you going to go with that? No one likes someone who's just not going to do better for themselves and be better for themselves. You ask someone what are they doing, what are their plans, what are their goals. If they don't have much to say, that says a lot about them. You don't need to have the final answer, but you must have a trying answer, an aiming answer, right? There's just no two ways to go about it, and I've learned that sometimes the easy way and sometimes the hard. But I'm getting to a point now where, like I said, to briefly touch upon my life, my academic life, it wasn't the best consistently throughout. But what I've done was I was self-accountable. I adopted responsibility, and I'm continually aiming up. You don't have to be a straight A student to get it all together. Now, what you can strive to become one and keep trying to be your best self, right? Everyone starts at different paths. But just a quick thing there. Secondly, another way to just simply beat procrastination. Easy said than done, but it needs to be said. Do what you say you are going to do. If you do what you say you are going to do, it will be done. But you have to do it. Next point it goes down to action and speed. Listen, action is everything, right? Speed is quick, efficient. You gotta get it done. You do what you say you're gonna do, you don't lie to yourself. And that's why it's important not to lie, because when you tell yourself something, you're gonna stand on your word and you're gonna mean what you're gonna say. And that's the biggest thing I could say, Tom, because if you do those things, and if you just understand that you must delay the impulsive, hedonistic pleasure, whatever that could be. It could be just playing games on your phone all day, doing this, doing that, hanging out with friends all day, going to the bars all day. I'm not saying you can't do those things, but you must understand that there's some things that need to take place before they do that. If I have a soccer game, Tom, I can't stay up till 5 a.m., 7 a.m. when I have a PSAC final. You know what I mean? Like, I must be responsible and put my priorities forward, because it may sound, like grown-up stuff. It may sound, it's just hard to do, but guess what? If you actually do it, you feel way better knowing you don't have to do certain things. So that really is my best advice, Tom.
Yeah, just wrapping up the video, procrastinating, it's in everyone's life. Everyone suffers from it. It's just, how do you minimize it, and how do you just not let it really take control of your life? And we've got a lot of more content coming up. We've been posting a lot of stuff on our Westchester Soccer Media page. So check out all of our social media in our description with the link trees. But if you're interested, we are working on that LinkedIn workshop, and just drop a comment and we'll reach out to you personally to give you some more details and stuff. But stay tuned for more TK Experience content.
Guys, we're here to help. We're here to help. Like you said, drop a comment. If you think there's a video that you want to see us do, maybe we don't have an experience in it, but you might as well try and find out, right? Don't be embarrassed about it. We're all here to help each other. Understand that no one fully has their life together. Everyone is learning. This is not a place for judging people. Who are we? You know what I mean? We're here to help, but we're definitely not some perfect saints, right? But again, we're aiming up. It's very important to pick a direction and keep going in that direction, right? So yeah, follow our social media, keep track of us, and let us know what you think about this video. And there's many more things that we plan on doing. So Tom, it's been a great talk as always. I'm glad that you guys are coming back again, tuning in. I think this will be one of the most watched videos we've had thus far. And please, take care of yourself. Clean your room. Try not to lie. Try to tell the truth. And be a good person. Don't be a naive, nice person, but be a good person. Guys,
thank you again for being a part of TK Experience, and see you guys in the next video.
Peace.